Yes children, let's continue the second half of the exercise. Inverse variations. Beta, in inverse variation, if one quantity is increasing, other will be decreasing. If first is decreasing, second will be increasing. Means in inverse variation, we have opposite relation. Increasing, decreasing, decreasing, increasing. Okay, for example, the time taken to finish a job varies inversely to the number of men at work. You know very well, if more men at work, less time will be taken to finish the job, right? If less men are at work, more time will be taken to finish the work. Same is the case with speed and distance. The speed of a moving object varies inversely to the time taken. See, if more speed is there, less time will be taken to cover the distance. If less speed is there, more time will be taken to cover the distance. Beta, suppose they have given you one table. In this also they are asking if x and y are in inverse variation or not. Beta, in inverse variation, two quantities x and y are said to be in inverse variation if xy is constant. Xy is constant means their multiplication is any constant number. So let's check here. Xy means x into y na. So x is 50 and y is 120. So we will get 6000, right? Next is in this x is 100, y is 60. Again I am getting 6000, right? In next is 230, 200 into 30. So again I am getting 6000. So I am getting xy is equal to same constant, right? That is 6000 here. So if xy is equal to any constant, it can be k. So I will say if constant is same, then this x and y are in inverse variation. Okay, they are inversely proportional. Okay, so means what we have understood from this table, if we have inverse variation, we will do straight multiplication. Multiply this with this, multiply this with this, and then put them equal. If something is missing, you can solve for that. Okay, so what is difference between direct and inverse variation? In direct variation, we were doing cross multiplication for solving, and in inverse variation means indirect variation, we will do straight multiplication and we will keep them equal to solve. Okay, so now continue with the exercise. Sixth question. 3 men do a job in 8 days. How long will 4 men take to finish the job? Beta, see, 3 men are taking 8 days. So 4 men will take x days, right? See, now only I have told you, more men, less time will be taken. Less men, more time will be taken. It means opposite relation. So this is case of inverse variation. So in this, how we will solve? Straight multiplication. Multiply this with this, multiply this with this, and keep them equal to solve. So 3 into 8 is equal to 4 into x. Keep x on one side. This 3 into 8, 4 will come in denominator. So see, 4 2s are 8. So 3 into 2, 6. Value of x is 6. 6 days will be taken by 4 men to finish the job. Clear? See, 3 men were there, less men were there. So they were taking 8 days. Now more men are there. So they are taking less time, 6 days. Clear? Okay. So coming to next question. A second part is same like this. 12 men can complete a job in 15 days. How many men will be required to finish the work in 9 days? Same way, beta, more men, less time will be taken. Less men, more time will be taken. Okay, so what I will do using inverse variation. So beta, number of men are not known here, okay, because 12 men are finishing the work in 15 days. And how many men will finish the work in 9 days? So we have taken it as x. Okay, more men, less time, less men, more time. So inverse variation, so straight multiplication and keep them equal. So 12 into 15 is equal to x into 9. So value of x will be this, 9 will come down. Okay, so see, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, right? This 3 will be cancelled, 3 5s are 15. So 4 into 5, 20. Value of x is 20, means 20 men will finish the work in 9 days. Clear? Right. Next question. Yes, beta, question number 8. 8 people consume a stock of food in 30 days. How many people will consume the stock of food in 20 days? See beta, if number of people are more, stock of food will last for less days, right? And if number of people are less, stock of food will last for more days. What is unknown? Take it as x. Okay, so straight multiplication because it is case of inverse variation. Understood? What is there? If more people are there, stock of food will last for less days. If less people are there, stock of food will last for more days. Okay, inverse variation. So I will do straight multiplication and keep them equal. So 8 into 30 is equal to x into 20. Okay, so value of x will be this 8 into 30 upon 20. That doesn't matter whether x is on left side or right side. We just want to find its value. Okay, so this 2 4s are 8. 4 into 3, 12. So x is 12. Okay, means 12 people. If 12 people are there, stock of food will last for 20 days. Means it will be consumed in 20 days only. Okay, it will be finished fast. Clear? If 12 people are there. Right? I hope it is clear to you. Now, next question. Question number 9. Yes, beta, first part of 9th is same like 8th. You can do yourself. Now, second part is 64 children at a camp have provision for 9 days. 8 more children join the camp. How long will the provision last? Provision means same food. You can say meal or diet also. So, if number of children are 64, provision last for 9 days. Now they are saying 8 more children join. Means 64 plus 8. Now children are 72. Right? So now they are asking for how long the food will last. So beta, I will take it as x. Okay. So same here. More children means provision will last for less days. Less children means provision will last for more days. So this is also case of inverse variation. So I will do straight multiplication. Okay. So 64 into 9 is 72 into x, right? So x will be on this side and 72 will come down in denominator. See, 9 8s are 72 and this 8 8s are 64. So value of x is 8. Means if 72 children are there, this food provision will last for 8 days. Clear? More children are there, na? So food will last for less days. So this is the case. Okay. So beta, what main thing is this? We just have to recognize whether question is of direct variation, whether question is of indirect variation. Indirect variation means if one thing is increasing, other is also increasing. If one is decreasing, other is also decreasing. Means they have same relation, like relation. In that case, while solving, we will do cross multiplication. But in case of indirect variation, or you say inverse variation, what we will do, opposite relation is there, na? If one thing is increasing, other is decreasing. If one is decreasing, other is increasing. Unlike relation. So in this case, we will do straight multiplication and keep them equal. And then we will find the value of unknown variable. Right? So now last question of the exercise. Question number 10. So see beta, Aditi has enough money for 6 days of holidaying. If she spends rupees 1400 per week, okay, she can stay for holidaying for 6 weeks if she is spending 1400 per week. How long will the money last if she spends rupees 1050 per week? Okay, so now she has become very clever and she is spending less money. Okay beta, see, if you are spending more money, okay, so money will, if more money will be spent, holidaying time will be less, right? Because money will be finished, na? So you will have to come back home. If less money will be spent, holidaying time will be more. Okay, more money spent, less holidaying time. Less money spent, more holidaying time. So this is also case of inverse variation. Okay, so we will do straight multiplication. First I am filling the table. If she is spending 1400, okay, money is given to be in rupees. Okay, if she is spending 1400, so she is spending 6 weeks for holidaying. And if she has started spending 1050 rupees, we want to find value of how many weeks she will spend. So I will take it as x, because this is case of inverse variation. So I am taking straight multiplication and I am keeping them equal. 1400 into 6 is equal to 1050 into x. X will be left there. 1400 into 6 upon 1050. This 0 is cancelled. Okay, so this is going on table of 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. This will be 5 2s are 10, then 5 8s are 40. Now both are going on table of 7. 7 3s are 24, 7 4s are 28. This 3 2s are 6, so 4 into 2, 8. Value of x is 8. Okay, so she will spend more weeks. Okay, if she is spending less money, she will spend more holidaying time, so she will enjoy more. Okay, so this is only there. This chapter is complete. Almost all questions I have done for you. See, once have a look. See, in this exercise almost all questions I have done for you. These only 4 parts are left. This is your homework. First do classwork, all the questions in your fair notebook, and then these questions give separate heading and do these. And you can do these homework questions on separate sheets also. Arrange them in folder. Okay, so this chapter is over, beta. Thank you. Keep studying maths, keep practicing. Bye bye.